resilient. So for the people at home, like your journey changed so many times. So
So many times.
initially, what was the initial run? You were running up north through where?
I was supposed to run all the way to Fort Smith,
Right?
and then because of COVID, uh, Parks Canada didn't build the road past. So they built the road from Fort Chip to Fort Smith.
That's right.
And they were approached by Northwest Territories and asked not to build it because of COVID, and they agreed, right?
Hmm.
So then I was like, okay, no big deal. I could just run to Fort Chip. It doesn't have to be the full way this time. I can, do that next year or something like that.
Right.
So I had been planning to run to Fort Chip for the longest time. And then a week before we left, some concerns were raised by the community about um, the shortened season of the road. We had so many mild periods that they kept having closures. And because they're so remote and they only have the winter road, they have a short window to get all their fuel and supplies delivered, right? So
Right.
picture that with so many closures, suddenly their window was much, much shorter. And
Hmm.
they were concerned about my safety and concerned about delaying. So I listened, and like a week before we were set to go, I changed the route again.
Yeah. And so where did you end up running?
So I ended up running south towards Anzac around Stony Mountain Wildland and back.
Right.
It's basically where I had been training all winter, and I just connected all the trails together.
Yeah.
And I had that as a backup plan the whole time, anyways, just in case. So,
Right.
and
I just realised that that's another Mac City Morning Show done.
It's so ballistic!
Talk about quenching your ugly thirst.